I know.
You want to shower.
And you want to see Chicago. You want to have the day and go to the park and flick the bean and a Miracle Mile or whatever the hell it is. The Sears.
I'm sure there was still bean flicking, knowing this rascal.
Yeah, I can't find it.
No.
But yeah.
You couldn't find the bean?
Yeah, I couldn't find the bean.
You know,
it's in the hood.
That is why they made it so big.
That's true. That would help.
But
by the way, you hear about huge dicks. Where are the huge clits?
There's huge clits.
Are there?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Am I wrong?
Pull them up.
I mean, we're really going to pollute this Google.
Oh my God, Jesus! This is everything but clits. These are just dicks.
These are dicks. Yeah,
what the hell are you doing?
That's a clit.
No,
it's not.
It's got a. Wow, it looks just like a dick.
Well, a big clit looks like a little dick.
Wow.
That's gross.
Oh, hatchet wound.
That is brutal.
All right.
That made me sad.
Back to the show.
This is like just turning like shock jock radio.
That took a turn.
Let's stop talking about flying and let's looking at some clits. You guys want to see some clits? Yeah, man. The travel. That's the bad thing about. I mean, look, it's great that you're moving up to theaters. But at the same time, you start moving to theaters in these cool cities,
right?
And those are the cities you want to hang in, like Chicago.
I know.
That's why I did a taping at a small venue, because I'm like, I want to hang in Chicago.
It's a good point. Yeah, you go to Syracuse, you got all the time in the world. And there's nothing there.
It's brutal. Terrible city.
Terrible. My number one least favorite.
Really?
With a bullet.
Damn.
What about you?
I mean, you'll get one there.
Yeah.
Terrible place. I mean, I hated Naples with a passion. It was really tough.
Of course.
I don't like. I mean, upstate New York is tough.
It is.
You get some diamonds in the rough, like, but man,
Rochester has like a cool block.
Yeah, one cool block, but you're gonna get shot on your way to that cool block.
Right. So. Buffalo has a hockey team and some stuff, I guess.
And
but
football. They poured all their money into a arena. It is
Yeah.
hilarious when cities are dealing with drug problems and homelessness, and they're like, "We got a new arena."
I know, right?
Better merch.
Well, I remember. You're young enough or old enough to remember that what Barclays was before Barclays. That was like a cool Brooklyn area back then.
Yeah.
But now it's all gone.
Well, yeah, I don't like Barclays.
I don't either.
I don't think it's a cool arena. I've been to games there. I think the arena's like it's not awful, but it's just not the Garden. It's steep. It's weird. It's like it's one of those things. If you're seated high up, it looks like you trip and you're dead.
Yeah, totally.
Which I fucking hate.
And what is the Nets? I mean, I'm not the biggest NBA
They're
guy.
imploding right now.
What does that mean?
I mean, basically, Kyrie Irving, who knows if it's all show, but, he had the whole issue with the vax during the season.
Right.
Which, like, just get it for your teammates. Like, these guys will do anything to win. And then he was like, I'm taking a moral stance. I'm like, but you're not, because there's people who can't get it for their job, and you're super rich.
Right.
So the moral stance is kind of like, I get what you think you're doing, but then now, so he basically is the reason they were, I guess, the 7 or 8 seed. So they had to play the Celtics in the first round. They haven't played together, so they're rusty. They get swept.
Whoa.
So it's embarrassing for a team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to get swept, because they're both incredible players.
Damn.
They're thin, whatever. So now Kyrie wants a big contract renegotiation. And the team's kind of like, fuck you. But then it's like, if he leaves, then Durant's going to want out. So they're basically falling apart, and they just, we'll see. But it is, as a Knicks fan, I take great pleasure in the misfortune of the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm with you, because I'm not a huge NBA guy, but I'm like, we have the Knicks. Let's embrace the Knicks.
They should have gone to the Knicks.
Yes.
And they didn't. And forever I will be mad about that, but whatever.
It feels like you got a wife or a husband, and then we just, let's get a side chick and see how that goes. And now that's falling apart. And we're like, well, of course, we had the wife.
Yeah. Problem with the Knicks is their practice facilities in Westchester, so people don't want to come. I mean, I get that. You move to the city, and then they're like, we practice in Connecticut.
Right.
Or Westchester's New York, but it feels like Connecticut.
It does. It's a suburb.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Have I been to Westchester?
I've never been to Westchester my entire life.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Okay, just houses and driveways.
Yeah, it's like, it's not New York.
Right.
I've had friends who are from there and stuff, but it's like,
Nick Kroll.
Nick, is he?
Yeah, he's from Westchester.
All I think about is Mauricio when I hear Westchester now.
That's a deep pull
it's
right
like,
there.
It's whatever. It's not. no disrespect to our Westchester listeners, but
some say the best Chester.
I like cities.
Yeah, same. But, you get old, you get a family.
But you could never.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm a city kid through and through.
We have a good friend. I don't want to put him on blast here, but he's a born and raised city guy. He just moved to the suburbs, and he's like, my place is great. I'm miserable.
Do I know
He's got a kid
guy?
though. Maybe I could.
Oh, I didn't know he lived in the burbs.
Yeah, he moved to the burbs.
That hurts his street cred a little, huh?
He's pretty unhappy.
Yeah. I mean, look, you get the comfort. You get the big couch with the TV and the man cave and the big bedroom and the yard, but you open the door and it's just cricket.
I almost feel like the comfort just hurts your comedy, though, because not only are you comfortable, but you're far from the city now, so it's like that's 2 strikes against you.
Yeah.
Why would you come to New York when you got a sick TV and a sick, movie setup,
Exactly.
whatever, great chairs?
No homeless, no subway. I mean, I read Groucho Marx's book, and he lived out in Long Island. This is an Upper East Side Jewish guy from back in the day, vaudeville. Moved to Long Island as a millionaire. He's a Hollywood legend, comedy legend. And they go, Groucho, you got this beautiful family, beautiful wife, huge mansion, pool, golf course. How do you feel? He goes, I'd give it all up for one erection.
For one
king.
erection?
The king. But that's kind of how I feel about the city.
I thought he was going to say for a one bedroom, like in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Because I really feel that way. You're like, people are like, what are you, mad paying this much for a tiny apartment? I'm like, what are you, mad living in a mansion in Indianapolis?
Exactly.
You think that's good?
And sure, we get stabbed on the subway, but these motherfuckers are, their wives kill them with battery acid over 4 years. They put it in the oatmeal.
Yeah, it keeps you limber.
Yes.
Nothing keeps you on your. That is good. That like not being able to totally space out.
Yeah, right. You got to have a head on a swivel.
Yeah.
That keeps you, like Seinfeld always says, like New York City is just funny. The cab driver's funny. The people on the subway are funny. The deli guy's funny. You go to L.A. and everybody's like, hey, man, do you want a fish taco? Throw me that Frisbee. Whoa.
The energy makes it so you can't really suffer fools.
Yeah.
Like there's a quickness to the city. Yeah, like there's a guy who's like from Colin Quinn's old neighborhood, Billy, who works at Gotham, and he's so funny. And he, like, literally, he's like one of those dudes where you're like, this dude's not a comic, but he's funnier than any comic.
Exactly.
He's one of those dudes that if we had him on this podcast, we'd be laughing.
Yes.
Every story is like, so then I call the guy a fucking pussy. And you're just like, what? I don't even know what he's talking about, but it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. I grew up with guys like that. They're all firemen now, but they're way funnier than all of us. And they're wild, crazy
That's a job
guys.
where you have to be funny.
Yeah, for sure.
High-stress jobs.
That's right.
You kind of have to be.
You have to be. They got their downtime with the foosball, the chili, they clean the truck, the Dalmatian. But, man, they're funny.
But they could die at any moment.
Yes.
That's like what a crazy life.
That's why you ever do a cop gig or a firehouse, or they're the best laughers because you cannot offend them.
You can't offend them.
They've
unless
seen
you
the
say
worst.
something about their mistress. Then you offend. No,
or
you can't.
Trump.
You can't offend. I mean, I'll say that. I was just in Tampa. You can't offend these people.
No.
I did, although I do have a story, but I'll save it for the other app.
All right.
But, dude, you can't offend people in Tampa.
Well, you can be like, I like abortions. And they're like,
They were still
easy.
laughing.
Oh, really?
I was like, how many dead baby and car jokes can I open with? I went for like 5 to 7 minutes.
What's going on with you? This is like a new page in the Sam
Well, we were just
book.
watching news, and every story was like another baby in a car. I'm like, who are these people?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It happens all the time, dude.
Damn.
My issue is it's always the fucking people who are, who are pro-life. It's
that's
like
funny.
you're pro-life, but you're fucking, I guess you can't resist a sale at Walmart. I don't know what the hell is going on.
You're for abortion, just later.
Late term.
Late term.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, you're leaving a kid think about how fucking dumb you have to be.
Yeah.
Because all the stories are like, it was 3 hours. I'm like, you left a kid in a car for 3 hours?
Damn. 3 hours.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of shopping. I mean, there's
That's a
only so
lot.
much dip you can buy.
Yeah, but no, Walmart's got a lot of stuff.
That's true.
It's got a lot of sections. There's sporting goods, there's groceries, there's clothing.
Yeah.
By the time you get to baby clothes, you're probably like, fuck.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we used to hotbox, but this is ridiculous. All right.
I remember the boxcar children, but this is ridiculous now. All right. Remember those books?
Yeah. My mom would leave me in the car, but she'd crack the window. That was the rule. You crack it. That's all
Even
you gotta
so,
do.
though, I mean, yeah, that's fucking brutal.
I mean, it was the trunk, but still. All right.
The trunk. I'm a trunk supporter. Trunk 2024.
That hooker's still in mine. But all right.
Should we do questions?
Oh, fuck. I forgot we have questions.
Michael Zoldesi, when in an effort to cut costs, the restaurant